Hey,
Hey.
what am I doing?
E. Now they're tuning out.
Oh, we just lost everybody.
Did it really?
No, I was just kidding. We just gained 20.
20?
From all
pounds.
the E's.
Oh, we didn't get 20.
I gained about 20.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Fantastic.
It's like Christmas Eve around here for Walt Disney World.
Huh.
Ooh.
Opening.
Who's coming down the chimney?
Mickey.
Mickey
Well, Bob
Mouse.
Chapek.
Bob J. Oh.
Oh, I'm here to take your money.
Sticking a plus on it.
That's weird.
It's a chimney plus.
There's Vance.
Hey, Vance, we were waiting for you. We were just waiting for you, Vance.
We're going to try a new feature tonight. Finally got it to work. We tried it last week, but I have the chat on the screen. You'll see it. You will, once you see, if you're watching the feed, you'll see it. So right now we have Vance's chat message there, so it'll scroll up through them. Yippee.
Look at that.
I know,
I see it. That's crazy. You're a technical wizard.
You ain't kidding.
So Vance, that means you have to like comment a lot. Yeah, just like keep commenting.
Just watch your language.
Just say anything.
One word per comment. Going.
You could like tell us what you had for lunch today. Vance, you going to the Disney World 50th anniversary extravaganza tomorrow?
Man, I don't think I would go. That's me.
No. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to go that day.
Like a lot of the, a lot of people are very excited to go. And
any other year?
Yeah.
I mean, pre-20.
Yeah, 2020. Yeah.
I would probably go, but now I don't think I would go.
No.
That's just me. Just me.
For me, I just don't like really big crowds and craziness. And you may say, well, why do you like going to Disney World? But there's a difference because like it's just going to be a madhouse because of all the events going on around it, right? There's going to be somebody talking on, Josh will be probably up on the stage, doing something. And,
first name basis.
I know, right? I know him. And and then everybody's just gonna be crowded up and watching all the new things and crying and doing videos and all this garbage. And
vloggers.
How do you really feel?
Yeah, I tell you, it's garbage.
Really grinds my gears.
It's unnecessary. I'm sorry. But whatever. Have fun.
Is there a TV special? It feels like there should be a TV special. Like when we were growing up, it feels like whenever there was like
you want to start the show? We can start the show.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, why not?
There was something they did on YouTube last night and I think tonight maybe.
Probably.
I think. I don't know.
Anyway. YouTube.
The YouTube.
No, YouTube.
They showed Harmonious, the new Epcot show.
Sorry.
Which I watched it. We can talk about it.
Yeah.
I forgot to write that down.
You should write that down.
You should write that down.
We're gonna play a game tonight too. It's kind of fun.
Oh man, games galore.
It's gonna be. Vance is excited.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I could tell. I actually have him down on Skype over here. Every once in a while,
You're watching him watch us.
And I'm like, hey, guy, hey, it's sort of like, yeah, am I right? And he
So does he know that you're watching?
Oh, he knows. We could.
Huh.
He's like, no, we don't. You can put that comment up. No, he's a weirdo. All right, here we go. Are we ready?
Oh, we're ready.
Hello and welcome to I Am Geek, and this is episode 200. and 10.
Whew.
My name is Ryan. I'm joined by my brother Chris and our good pal Katrin. How are you guys doing?
Ew.
Ooh.
You have to do
Wow,
that
you
every
got a-
time now.
Got a really big intro for Katrin. It's
And
like
Chris
my brother
Guitar.
Chris. And Katrin!
What's the buttons? The buttons, what's it called? The rat
The
horn or
horns,
whatever.
yeah. Bow, 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 bow.
I'll probably find that later. Last week, not for the live episode, but for the recording, I threw in a little extra spice.
Man,
Ooh, so
he
spicy.
did.
Did you guys like it? I wish I had buttons here that I could just do it live.
You need a little pad that you could
Yeah, you
throw
need
that
a-
in there. And
I know that would be so much fun.
Wouldn't get annoying quickly at all. It'd be good.
Oh, I mean, because it was much. If I had a button thing that I could just press, it'd be a lot easier than last week when I had to go outside, find the crickets.
put the microphone down near him, and they're like jumping off.
Mm-hmm.
The dude. Then I had to find a creaky barn door, which was. And then I had to get all those kids into a room at the end.
Yay!
Have them go,
Oh.
yeah.
Huh.
There's still one of
That
them.
was kind of creepy. I don't know if you.
Yeah, I don't. Don't
Did their
share that,
parents? Were their
maybe.
parents okay with that?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
Just
my.
joking. It was all in the garage.
Oh man!
Oh, you got us.
You
Yeah.
got us, you guys.
Not really, but go ahead.
So tomorrow, this is like Walt Disney World,
It's-
like Christmas. It's
Hold
like,
up. Today, when this episode comes out, essentially.
Yeah. Well, right now, live.
Oh,
It's like the eve of it. But
So
if you're listening to it live tomorrow, then it will be the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World.
Wow.
Ooh.
You know what that really means is that we're almost 50 years old.
Yeah, that's true.
78 is not that far off from 71.
I know. I'm 43.
Yeah, we're 43.
So,
I'm
yeah.
turning 40 this year.
Man,
Oh, you youngin'.
Oh, I feel so young.
you make
I
me
remember
feel so
when I
young.
was 40, all I could do.
I was 40 when I was 15. So
Anyway, so Walt 50th anniversary is tomorrow, October 1st. But actually, it was open October 1st, but the grand opening was like October 25th.
What?
And so the dedication was
lies.
on the 25th
What are we doing?
of October.
lies.
I don't know.
I
I
don't.
guess the test opening or something October 1st.
I mean, that's probably
then the
when they said
official
this
opening
is
October
here's
25th.
Walt Disney World.
Mm.
Yeah, that's when they had the big speech,
Yeah,
and
that
dedication.
makes sense.
Probably had something on TV for it.
Probably. You think there was something on TV? There is something.
yeah.
There is
I'm
something.
sure there is something.
I don't know when it is.
Is there something
it
on
tonight?
TV?
Yeah. It may be. It's on ABC. I
Yeah,
would
there was something
guess.
on ABC,
You
or
would
was going to
think.
be, or there's commercials for sure. But I thought there was something.
Yeah, there was some kind of
Maybe.
special.
I don't know. I just remember growing up, there was always like some TV special whenever there was some like, hey, it's Donald's whatever birthday, and like, and, yeah, and then that happened.
Yeah,
and
that's all I can do.
Yeah, I can't. There is something. 'Cause I remember seeing commercials for it, and I remember people on social media going, "I can't wait to watch this. I'm going to be there."
Yeah,
So there is some. We didn't do our research.
it's all right.
We don't know
It's okay.
when.
Well, I'll research. You talk myself.
Last night they had the premiere of Harmonious on YouTube. They showed it, and I guess if you were there, you happened to be there, you could see it. It's the new Epcot show. I watched it. I think it's going to be better in person. It was okay on
So,
YouTube.
we just had a comment. Winchester said that Enchantment is streaming.
Yes.
So
I
it
knew
may
that
be
was
right now, right? Because it is.
Don't say that. It's not right now. Don't go. Vance, you stay up here.
I mean, that's probably why he's not
I get
commenting.
the most magical story on Earth: 50 Years of Walt Disney World is Friday, October 1st
Oh,
on
so,
ABC.
we'll have to DVR that thing.
With moderator,
Just watch on
with host and moderator Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopee.
I guess she was there when it first opened. I guess I don't know. Probably
I'd rather them have Mark Daniel because Mark Daniel been
The performances by Christina Aguilera
Ooh.
and Halle Bailey, who will be the new Little Mermaid.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
They do a bunch
What's
of
happened?
classic stuff. I'd rather them do a bunch of classic stuff. This is like the
Yeah,
fifth.
but also have Anthony Anderson, John Stamos. He's
Of course.
there
He
for
lives
any
there.
celebration, anything. He's there.
Yeah.
Marseille Martin, Melissa Joan Hart, who's back apparently. Candace Cameron Bure. And Gary Sinise. So this, I think they took a show from the '90s and just kind of redubbed it. When someone says like
TGIF
30th anniversary, they just put 50.
Yeah. Yeah, Vance, I don't like streaming fireworks unless it's an old show too. So I'm excited to see it sometime live. But because it just, I mean, even if you put it on the big TV, it's not the same as being there to see it all.
No, you don't really get the full experience because a lot of those it's all around you, especially the new ones, right? Because you've got stuff going down Main Street now, and so it's just not the same, and the audio is not the same, and
you could
the experience.
Sit really close to the TV and get some sparklers and put them beside your face.
You could.
Oh, it burns.
But yeah,
it's a thought.
And I think for me, if I'm going to go see it, I'd rather not see a video of it in some ways because I want to see it live. Because otherwise I wouldn't go. If I watch the video of it, I'd rather just go get on a roller coaster while everybody else is standing there like a bunch of sheep.
Sheep.
I mean, my son doesn't.
Hey, Sean,
care. My son doesn't care for them. We've gotten kind of our fill of it, and it's like, okay, let's go enjoy the rest of the park. So
my kids didn't like fireworks a bit until this last trip, and then they saw Happily Ever After, and they were like in love with it. They were just like, "This is great." They hated fireworks before that because they were loud and everything. Mm-hmm. But this time they're just like, I mean, this is so great. And I'm like, well, sorry, it's going away. They're like, we can't wait to watch this again. I'm like, you're not going to.
In your head.
In your head. It's going away. Sorry.
Just remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was good. I thought that one was a really good show. So I'm interested to see what the new show's going to be. How they're going to. One of our former guests, Heather Abels, worked on the last one. Happily Ever After. Mm-hmm. And I saw that she got to see it before it went away, which was good.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah, saw it in August. Nice.
Yeah.
We need to have her back on sometime. She's very talented.
Yes, she's done some more work recently, I think, maybe for Disney. On like one of the movies, maybe. I don't know, on some stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, we got some news that came out this week.
See, you don't need buttons for any noises. You got Patreon. Just plug in.
I put stuff over top of him last week.
Oh, wow.
Dude, you can still hear him in the background, but I put news music on. I'll probably do it this week.
Wow.
There was like a thing that popped up I saw it on Facebook first, and it was like a picture that had 3 different things on it. And I thought that was a little weird. Was that the official thing? How did they announce all this stuff?
No, I don't think so.
Because
the one that I posted on our group page was from David on $1.
Yeah.
His page, and he had made one. I don't know if he had made it or somebody else had made it. Whatever. Anyways, but it just showed those 3 things.
Yeah, so the big 3 things that was announced today was this is going to be Caitlin's favorite. We're going to start with Caitlin's favorite.
Yes.
New Magic Bands Plus.
Plus minus.
That was the best part.
They're going to debut in 2022.
So Chris sends us a link this morning about it, and it says New Magic Band Plus, and there was a hyphen beside it. Like here's what it's about, But it looked like plus minus. So I was like, really? What the heck? But
I mean, it sort of should have been like debut tomorrow, right? Don't you think?
There's just so many new things that they're bringing out, and new ways to take your money.
Yeah, I think they've done something like this before, but it wasn't a Magic Band.
Yeah.
Because I remember long ago, there was
Ancient Tides.
these, were they buttons? I think they were buttons.
Could be.
It was something.
Could be a weird dream yet.
And when you walked around the park, if in certain areas it would light up differently.
Sure. Well, and My Pal Mickey would do stuff too.
And then My Pal Mickey.
Yeah.
But I remember having, I think it was a button. I don't know if it was a hat. I don't think I would have bought a hat. I'm pretty sure it was a button. I don't know. It was long ago, but I remember that.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then they had My Pal Mickey, which he would supposedly interact. So I guess this is the new version. This is the plus version.
Yeah.
And somehow these will interact with the gold statues.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Yes, and they'll like light up at night in various places.
Yeah.
They'll
Does
just
that
be
do
walking
music
around
or
like this the
anything?
whole time.
It has lights and it's new ways to interact with your surroundings, basically, right? And it says you can do stuff in Galaxy's Edge and do things during the fireworks and do things over, all this and
Like what kind of
I don't know. It didn't say really. It's
Lights.
Interact. It has lights. Yeah, it lights up when you get near certain things, and it's kind of to get your attention about like, hey, you should check out this place where you can get some good food, But it's just a flash, It's like, well, I need to check this out, and then you pull out your phone, and you're like, what does this mean?
And I think it calls like a Dragon Zord or something.
Yeah. We don't know.
What?
Power Rangers? No?
But it does have a rechargeable battery.
Yeah, that's what.
And it's going to use Bluetooth. It has Bluetooth.
Of course.
So it probably
That Bluetooth.
So it probably connects to
Or
your
as my
phone.
children call it, red tooth.
Red tooth.
Whatever car we're in, they call it that color of the car.
Get it on red tooth.
Because our car's blue, and they're like, "Oh, it's Bluetooth." And then we were in another car that was red, and I was like, "Let me see if I can hook it to Bluetooth." And they're like, "What do you mean? You mean red tooth?" And I'm like, "It doesn't work like that. It's just the name of it. It's not based on what
that's
color
how it
of
works.
car you're in."
Yeah.
No, that's how it works.
So I think it would be cooler, which it would be more technology and it would probably cost more, if it was like a little screen on your wrist, and then when you walked by, like say the Figment statue, then a little Figment pops up on your wrist and he like dances around or something.
Oh gosh, yeah, that would be really expensive.
Well, yeah, but that would be really cool.
You want like an Apple Watch.
Well, that's
Well,
what
I'm just
people said
saying.
too. It's like an Apple Watch can do these things, that you're trying to do here, but you can't. That's not something they're interested in doing. Which not everybody has one. So.
Yeah, but if it's just lighting up,
Well, it probably has
Depends on
sounds and light up, and it again will interact more, and it maybe has more functionality than just NFC, near field, where you touch things. So I'm interested, but my problem
Depends
with
on the
it is, it's another thing you don't have to pay for. That's the thing. It's not.
yeah, you
Don't have
pay
to
for
have
it.
this, right?
Yeah.
But it's just another thing
That's
that they're
cool.
doing where they're getting more money from us, and it's just weird to me. It's like, come on, man, just
And you can call Dick Tracy on it, I think.
Now
But
that would be cool.
I mean, so we'll see.
The underappreciated Dick Tracy.
But
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It'll be something that will last a couple of years, and then it'll be gone.
maybe.
Just like all the other stuff like this that they've done.
Yeah. I mean, I was telling somebody today, I said today or yesterday, whatever, but ever since COVID, they've really taken advantage of being able to kind of shut down a lot of things and stop a lot of things because of COVID, and then start these new things, like bring them back, but say, okay, now you got to pay for it. So it's like it's things they wanted to do for so long, and they had a chance, and they can mask it as we got to make money again, and do. So it's all kind of just crazy to me because I know they're not losing money, even though I can't imagine. So that's all. I mean, it's just kind of.
I'm interested to see it.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Yeah, I would like to see it in action.
I wonder if it's going to be a better way for them to track everybody in the park.
For sure. Especially if you're
definitely.
tying it to your phone, that's they can tell where everybody
It's
is.
got like a little
That's what's
mini camera
That's
on
what's
it.
crazy. Because if you're tying this thing to your phone, then all of a sudden you have to enable location. So now they can say there's 50 people over here and not over here. Why don't we alert them that there's cotton candy over here all of a sudden that you need to go get, or what, whatever. That's
It releases like a smell
yeah
of the cotton candy.
yeah. It's got smell-o-vision on it, right? So it's very sneaky and
It's like a little needle that injects
yeah.
straight into your arm that like
Wow.
controls like your impulses.
I don't know.
All right. So also on this little thing I saw, they announced that the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind
Heyo.
will open sometime in 2022.
Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah. So sometime next year, it could be in January. It could be December 30th of 2022. It's going to be somewhere in that year.
I'm going next year. Hopefully they'll have it when I go.
Oh, hopefully.
All right.
Hopefully. I'm supposed to be back down there in November, maybe.
Oh, wow.
It depends on how stuff goes with stuff around here. There are a lot of crazy stuff happening here. We'll get into that. But anyway, so sometime in 2022 is opening. That's all they really told about that. And then the third thing was the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser takes flight March 1st,
Wow.
2022.
Yeah.
And reservations open October 28th. So not too far. So guys, make sure you get your reservation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Call David Dollar. It's
Upon a Star Travel.
I always want to say once upon a time.
I'm sure you're not the only one.
Yeah. Upon a Star Travel, and he'll hook you up. I told him, I said, hey, I think I'm going to be a travel agent. Do they accept kyber crystals for money? I mean, it's Star Wars, and that's a highly sought out thing in Star Wars. So I don't see why they wouldn't. Those are valuable.
Yes.
I got a bunch over here that I'm making to send out to people this weekend. If I can make more, if that can be currency.
Well, apparently it gets you on like the ride several times in a row.
It will, yeah. I can get on Smuggler's Run, Millennium Falcon, as many times as I want to. I would love to go to this, but who knows? Maybe
So expensive.
Somewhere way down the line when I win the lottery. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'd rather take the money and go on a cruise.
But as a huge of a Star Wars fan, I want to experience it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'll ever get to experience it. That's the problem. Mm-hmm. Who knows? But that was the big three. But then there was another announcement that you guys don't even know about.
How do you know?
The shooting arcade.
The shooting arcade at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, the shooting arcade at Magic Kingdom. That's what I was about to say.
Opening back up, and guess for how much?
Oh my gosh.
I want to see if you know.
Free.
Oh.
That's
what
it
should be.
Yeah, they're doing something for free. They're opening the
guys
back up.
We're gonna give you this for free. It's only a couple quarters anyway, so why not?
I'm surprised they didn't get rid of it.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising.
There's guns in the park.
Well, it's probably got a little more difficult to keep clean, right? I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's a lot of it's a high touch, as they say.
I found out that the real reason that they don't sell guns in the park is because, or this is what I've heard. It could be completely wrong. No, toy guns.
Multiple reasons.
Toy guns. Toy guns.
Oh, okay, toy guns.
Toy guns is
They
because
used to have them at Pirates. But go ahead.
Yeah, is because the airlines, because you have to have a check. You have to check it.
Point.
And then parents are like, I don't want to check this in a bag and have a checked bag and all this stuff. So then they discard it. That's a rumor I heard, but it could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know.
You got another musket. Check it. It's got a mouse like stenciled on it.
Oh, also, the Book of Boba Fett, December 29th.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my anniversry.
Yeah.
My 20th anniversary.
What a gift.
I know what you're doing for your anniversary.
We gotta.
Can we wrap this up? This dinner.
Yeah, I gotta watch something on Disney Plus. Won't it be there like tomorrow? I don't know.
But everybody's gonna be talking about it. I gotta see it now. We can. Our anniversary will still
so
be there.
tired. You're gonna go to bed early, right? You're gonna go to bed early. So tired. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I need. Oh.
Uh-oh. What? Whoa, that was weird.
There we're back. That was really weird. I must have had an internet blip here.
Yeah. Anyways,
We're back.
we're back. So yeah. So we'll see if I get to watch it December 29th. We are hopefully, fingers crossed, going on a big trip for that, like right after that. So I could be like, well, let's just celebrate our anniversary on the trip. We don't need to celebrate it twice.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'll be watching the 28th at
always a
29 at 2 a.m. So I'll watch it before the festivities begin. I'll stay up the night before and watch it.
So you'll be super tired the next day.
Yeah.
Then it will be. You're like, oh, I'm so tired. I go to bed.
Go to bed. I'm so old. I mean, 20 years.
That's a lot.
We're old. I mean, I'm closer to 50 than I am to not being 50.
Yeah.
I mean, just admit it in this marriage. We're both tired right now. Come on.
We're in our 40s and we have a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. Come on. Anyways, let's go on. Moving on. So yeah. So I think that's all the news this week. Southwest had their inaugural Disney World plane or jet plane flight.
Yeah.
Oh.
They painted a plane. I don't know how many of their planes they painted with the 50th anniversary logos, and then they on all the window shades is a different Disney character, and invited a bunch of YouTubers to fly on it. I think. So they flew from. So people.
Our invitation.
The one that I saw, I know. Enthused. What's her name? Anyways, she flew from Orlando to Houston on her own, I guess. I guess they flew her. I don't know. And then, so they landed at the airport by us, and that's where the plane was. If I'd have known that, I would have went over there and found it. I don't think I could got in through security, but so they flew to Houston to have this like ceremony thing, and they sang the new song from the new Magic Kingdom fireworks show.
Good.
And songs. And Mickey and Minnie were there.
Sing that?
What?
They made the YouTubers sing it?
Yeah. No, they had people there singing. And then Mickey and Minnie was there, which was crazy because shouldn't they be in Disney World?
There's multiple.
No. And then they said, and now we're getting on a plane and flying you back to Orlando. And that was the whole thing. So they flew all the way to Houston, had this let's sing a couple songs, and then they put them on a plane, on the Disney plane, and flew the Disney plane back to Orlando. Where they were greeted by this weird fairy godmother, just generic fairy godmother. Which was strange.
Okay.
So and they all got 50th anniversary Mickey hats. So that's I don't know. But so it's just 50 years, and I know that each of us were there day one.
No,
I don't think.
I thought I would ask you guys before we get to our game. What is maybe a memory or two, your favorite Walt Disney World memory or two? Or, let's keep it at 2 or 1.
Everything was really dark. I could hear muffled noises. Like it was from afar.
Not for the first day, but you already what?
Oh, no.
Over the 50 years that it's been around, you've been at least a few times. What's one of your favorite memories of going to Disney World?
Favorite memories?
I asked them to think about this earlier today.
I know, and I'm
earlier
thinking about it now.
Now.
No, I've got some memories. There's one, but I feel like you're going to talk about it, so I won't talk about that one.
Probably not.
I don't know. We'll see. If you don't, then I'll talk.
His don't involve you.
Yeah. Well, like the one major one doesn't involve you. So
No, mine
may say it.
Involve you.
Oh, yours doesn't involve.
I'm just kidding.
Me. Okay. Well, I'll tell it then. Fine.
No, go ahead.
So we took a big family vacation down to Disney World. Me and Jenny were just dating, and she ended up coming with us, and we took Mamaw down our grandmother, and who had never been to Disney World before.
Yeah.
She'd never been in the parks and anything, and she was in a wheelchair. She couldn't really do anything. She could she could just kind of go around the park or whatever. And so just to buy her a ticket would be super expensive. Just to kind of take her in, just to look briefly and then go back out, because it was super cold then as well. So she couldn't have stayed long. So we talked to some of the like a manager person there or whatever at the gate, and they allowed her to go in free of charge.
Yeah.
To experience the park, experience the parade. We had all of our coats piled on top of her, so she wouldn't freeze. But it was really nice, like that they let her do that. That's definitely one of my favorite memories.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's cool.
Probably not Ryan's, I guess, but it was one of mine. Ryan hates our family, but go ahead.
No. It's weird because it's weird because there's pre-kids Disney and post-kids Disney. So there's different memories.
Yeah, me
like
too.
it changes. It changes when you have kids.
Yeah.
So you have the memory, these memories that when you take your kids, and then there's the older memories before you had your kids and all that stuff.
Yeah, all mine are before the kids. So.
Yeah. You have any more, or should we move on?
Well, I can. Any more kids? Not that I know of. I don't know. If you're watching, and you're my kid,
Daddy's coming home.
Now, the other one is when I'm a little kid, and it's going on the Big Thunder Railroad.
Oh.
I believe for the first time. If not the first time, one of the first times. And our mom was riding beside me, and I was a very small child, very thin, and I did not really fit within the bar that comes down. And so our mom held me in the whole time on the ride. Otherwise, I would have flown out. It was funny and scary.
It's funny.
I love that
So
ride.
Victoria, my daughter, is 4 years old, and she loves to ride. She calls it Dad's favorite ride. And she gets on there, and she's all about it. She's got her hands up in there the whole time. And she's riding with me, so the bar does not reach her. And she's like going all over the place, her hands up. And yeah, she loves it. So
I couldn't put my hands up, otherwise everything would have just gone up.
Oh,
up and out.
I have to hold on to her.
Yeah.
I have to make sure she doesn't fly out.
Yeah.
But yeah, she loves it too. Katrin.
Yeah.
The memories. Let them flood.
So I have two. One's kind of generic, and one is more specific. So on the theme of Big Thunder Mountain, that started out as one of my least favorite rides. I rode.
Go ahead, tell us the story of that.
So here's the story. If you've listened for the 50 years that we've been doing this show, you've heard the story before. Where the first time I went to Disney World was with Ryan. This was in 2003 or 2, whenever it was, something like that. 2002. No, it doesn't matter. He said, we're gonna ride this ride. It's like a little mountain,
train ride.
Just kind of train ride. It's not.
Take
the glasses off, by the way.
It's like there's two Ryans here.
I didn't
know it sounded just like it, right?
Just like him.
Ryan.
Yeah, that's him.
So he's like, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Because I'm asking him there's not really a YouTube back then of rides, and all this.
Free YouTube.
So I said, what's it like, And he's like, oh, it's just a little mountain ride on a roller coaster. It's nothing, And, by the way, take your glasses off.
I didn't even say it was a roller coaster. I just said it was a train ride through the wilderness.
Wow.
So not the wildest ride in the wilderness, but so it was a shock to my system because I didn't ride roller coasters growing up. The closest thing to that was the Blazing Fury at Dollywood, and my parents didn't know anything about it either. We all rode it, and in that ride, and spoilers, you're riding through this fire scene, and all of a sudden, at the end of it, you drop like straight down is what I remember.
Oh yeah.
And that scarred me, and
it scarred me too. That ride scarred me too.
I didn't like them anyways before then. But anyway, so I didn't like it, and we did the same thing with Space Mountain. Didn't like it, but
that was funny. I got him twice because then we got to Space Mountain. I'm like, "You want to ride Space Mountain?" He's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "Oh, it's like an educational ride through space."
Wow, so you're a great friend.
So my other
but he loves it now.
So then this kind of goes with my other memory a little bit. So later, when my wife and I went, so this is one of my favorite memories, is going with my wife on our honeymoon. That was probably the best trip I've ever been on there because it felt like we were there for 2 weeks. It was 7 days or something, crazy. And we also went to Universal on that trip and just took our time, right? It was just really relaxed, and we were at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and living it up. Of course, it wasn't as expensive then, so that's one of my memories. But coming back around, sorry, we rode Space Mountain and Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and I remember getting off the ride, and it may have happened when I was with you, and I just was like stone faced afterward, and you're like, "You okay?" It's like, yeah, and it just like it messed with me, and of course, again, I hated roller coasters, so she made fun of me, and there's this thing about like when I was riding, it felt like I was gonna fly out of there, it was like I'm gonna fall out, and so she tells her family this story, so it's like this big joke with them for the longest time, like I'm gonna fall out, it's like, they're all gonna give a kick out of it, So anyways, fast forward to our son is born, and past that, he's old enough to go to Disney World, and he's old enough to ride
newborn.
Right, he's big enough to ride Big Thunder Mountain, and I said, okay, I'm gonna enjoy this. So we get on the ride, and I put my hands in the air and just go the whole time. It just screamed. It had the time of my life, and it's now my most favorite ride. Pretty much. I mean, it's up there at least.
Yeah.
And we always have to ride it. And my son and I have had some really fun times with it. And he the only time he'll ride with me though is if, because we can't all sit in one row, of course, is if there's fireworks going on. He'll ride a roller coaster with me, but otherwise he's with his mom, and she still holds on to him even though he's big enough to be fine. She's still like worried about him. But so yeah, those are my two memories. Getting to like Big Thunder and then going on our honeymoon trip. So
yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I got like I said earlier, got the post. After we had kids, and so like after we had kids, like I mean, this last trip was really cool when they were dressed up in Millennium Falcon things, and that was cute to see. And just like riding rides with them is wonderful. But before we had kids, long ago, well, the first trip we went was the first plane ride I've ever been on. Was to Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Chris remembers this.
Yeah, I remember that was the first, and I remember I looked out the window and there was a cloud shaped like the head of Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, it was Mickey.
Oh my!
And they had full breakfast on the flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, full breakfast.
Yeah, we used to have meals.
Yeah, that was lovely.
On planes.
I remember but we were stalled taking off because they said that there was a problem. And that's back when they had the cockpit doors open, and you could see like the control panel laying on the floor. And we sat on there forever, and they gave us like hot Coke to drink. And then they took us off that plane and then put us on the other plane. Anyways, but back to Disney World. I did have my honeymoon there. Stayed at the Polynesian. We weren't planning on staying at the Polynesian because we couldn't afford it. But they bumped us up for free. So that was amazing. To be there, New Year's Eve, Polynesian, freshly married. So that was amazing. And then 10 years later, we took a fireworks cruise and did a vow renewal on the same lake there in front of the Polynesian, which was cool. Before that, I don't know when it was, but we were just walking through, because we lived in Florida for a while. We went there to eat or something at the Polynesian, and we were just walking through. And this is what I miss the most about Disney that I don't think they really do anymore. These random magical experiences that just pop out of nowhere. We were walking through, and these two lady lifeguards, like college age or whatever, came walking up to us. Well, they looked like lifeguards or boat people or whatever. I guess they were boat people, but they had sort of the same
boat
Boat
people.
people.
the boat people.
River rats.
Yeah.
River.
And they came up to us and said, "Hey, what are you guys doing right now?" And we're like, "Just walking through the resort." "Hey, we just had some people cancel a fireworks cruise, and we got all this food, and we got a empty boat. Do you guys want to go?" And we're just like, "Yes, please." And they took us out on the water for the fireworks. They had this big spread of food and stuff, and so that was like really magical. And so I've got all kind. I mean, there's so many memories. We one day we were in, back then it was downtown Disney. We just walking and we decided to sit down on a bench, and we looked across at the candy shop, and all these people inside started cheering, like that worker there. I'm like, what's going on? And then this random person walked up to us and was like, "Congratulations, you're the winner." It was back at the year of 1,000.
Yeah, Million Dreams.
Million Dreams or whatever. And they're like, "We want a photo shoot, like a Disney photo shoot." So that was fun. But yeah, so many memories. I could go on all night, but seeing my kids there is probably one of the best things.
I have a picture in my cubicle at work of me wearing the same shirt, but it's my son is on my shoulders, which it's funny to think about him being that small, I guess. But he's that was his first trip, and that was a really cool time to be able to do that with him, and it was a Halloween trip, which was fun.
Yeah. Halloween trips with you guys are fun, and those are some great memories we could probably talk about.
Yeah.
Except for my wife getting sick.
Yeah, I found my my skeleton costume that I wore, the skin tack costume with bones, which I found it the other day, and I was thinking it was different. Like I'd forgotten that it actually had 3D bones. It wasn't painted on bones, so it helped disguise the rest of your body parts that would have been bulging.
Oh,
so
like your pecs.
My chest and arms, right?
Yeah.
So there's bones, so you don't really see that stuff. So I didn't feel like I was showing off, But I kind of forgot about that.
I thought of you the other day when I was in Target. They had a Target I was in had the Disney section, the new, we're not the Disney store anymore. We put it in Target. There's a skeleton bone outfit costume with Mickey hands.
Oh. And I was goofy.
Yeah, you're goofy, but it reminds me.
I had my goofy hat. No, I know. I had my goofy hat, and
it was hiding bones or something, and it made you think of him.
Yeah, I was hiding bones in my backyard.
I was remember
that time the catron dressed up skeleton goofy,
and it hid his bones.
Carla was dressed as her it wasn't really a character. I guess it was. It was Bewitched. She had a witch hat on that had bees all over it.
Yeah.
So it was Bewitched.
Aha.
I was Dipper from
Where was Mabel?
Oh, she was throwing up at the hotel.
I knew that. I just wanted to ask.
And it was funny. People would walk up to us and be like, "Where's Mabel?" And I just look at them and go, "She's throwing up at the hotel."
No.
Throwing up rainbows.
I really did that. I was like, she ate too much candy and she's throwing up at the hotel.
Throwing up rainbows.
Anyways, you guys ready to play a game?
It was rainbow.
It was rainbow.
Yeah.
We need that button again. Okay, we're going to play a little trivia game here.
And,
trivia.
But first, I want to show Chris this thing that I found. The winner gets this.
Oh, okay.
Probably not. Not really. I'm just going to hold it over.
Because apparently it might be mine. So.
Oh.
That's mine.
It's a Venom. No, what is that?
No, that's the crossover between Wolverine and Batman.
Oh.
Dark Claw?
Yeah, Dark Claw. There's amalgam.
I don't know what I just found it laying in my hallway the other day.
Just laying in your hallway?
I guess Jennifer was going through some stuff and found it.
Man, she's like, "What can I sell?"
Like, what is this? I'm like, this got to be Chris's.
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
mine.
sign by Dave Dorman.
Yeah, Dave Dorman.
1998 Heroes Convention, Charlotte, North Carolina.
There you go.
Yeah, that is mine.
The winner gets this.
So I'm going to get that back.
No, patron wins. It's his.
It's mine.
Sorry.
I'm still waiting on my Chandler Bing
Yeah.
flocked or whatever.
Well, I'm still waiting on my like fancy drinking cup from Palooza.
No, we'll get this back.
Yeah.
Isn't that random? I don't know why it was here.
That is weird. I don't understand.
Yeah.
They didn't come down with any of the stuff from Tennessee?
No, it was before then. I found it before they got here. I don't know. Anyway. All right. Actually, for this game, you got it's not necessarily the person with the most points wins. It's sort of like I based it on some of the Disney rides, maybe Buzz Lightyear or Toy Story Mania, where you add up the number of points, and then those number of points are going to you're going to tally your score at the end, and it's going to find out what cast member position you
Gotcha. So do we need to keep track of?
If you can keep track, that would be great.
Oh my gosh!
So each person is going to answer the question, and then if you get it right, you get a point. I mean, I can try. I can try to do everything if you want me to.
So it's right or wrong, or
there's multiple choice, and then there's some that are like multiple answers. So basically, you can, like, let's say there's 5 things. If you get 3 of them right, then you get 3 points. If you get 5, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it shouldn't be complicated at all. We're good.
It's not really. I mean, it's just 10 questions. I can try to keep score.
Keep on.
I got
you got
paper here.
Yeah.
I got my phone.
I can try. Sounds like a lot of math, man. Well, I mean, they do it on Buzz Lightyear all the time.
Sure.
All right. Are we ready?
Go for it.
I mean, don't multiple choice. So, I mean, you've got a 1 in 4 chance. You know.
Oh.
All right. Here we go. When Disney's Magic Kingdom Park first opened its doors on October 1st, 1971, adult admission cost was A, $3.50, B, $4.50, C, an even $5, or D, a small child to work on It's a Small World.
So who's supposed to be answering this?
Both of you. Both answer.
Both of us.
Oh, I'm gonna go with the first one. Was it like 350 or something? Like that?
Okay, Katrin.
450.
450. The correct answer is
$3.50.
Yeah.
I so wish we could still get in the park for $3.50. The thing is, though, well, maybe that might. Oh no, that's the next question. I'm going to tell you more about it. The next question. Okay. The opening day crowd at Disney's Magic Kingdom Park was approximately A, 20,000 guests, B, 10,000 guests, C, 14,000 guests, or D, 999 happy guests.
There's always room for one more.
Yep.
I'm going.
So it's 20,000, 10,000. 14,000 or 999.
I'm going with 14,000.
That's what I was going to say. 14.
Oh, sorry.
Which is actually like 14, and then I was thinking, you interrupted me. I was adding in my head 14, 15 to 20.
Actually, it was only 10,000 guests.
But you didn't let me finish again, and then I was minusing.
So there was only they didn't know what to expect when Disneyland opened, and it was like a huge crowd, and then they didn't know what to expect when Disney World opened, and when it opened there was only 10,000 people that showed up the day of, so people were calling it a disaster.
Ooh.
They had only 10,000 guests. Guess how many cast members they had there? This is not a question. This is just
30,000.
Well, no. They had
500.
They had 5,000
5,000
cast members there. So you do the math on that. So people were calling it a failure, but as we know, 50 years later, it wasn't a failure. But yeah, 10,000 guests and 5,000 employees there. So it'd probably be easy to find a cast member to help you out with something,
Yeah.
Anyways, okay. Now this one, there's 8 answers. So you can get
8 right answers?
Yeah. So you can get up to 8 points on this as well.
So,
Oh wow.
So it's not multiple choice. We gotta like.
No, you've got to come up with answers in your little brains. Okay. All right. When Disney Magic Kingdom Park first opened, there were 8 e-ticket attractions. Name as many of these 8 that you can. I guess they're e-tickets. I don't know. There's 8 attractions.
Catherine, you want to go first?
So I want you guys to write them down. I'm going to talk to our lovely people
when they opened.
When they open.
Oh my gosh.
I guess this is right. I hope it's right. I found it online, and you know what? Everything is true online.
I didn't think they had that many.
I don't know. Technically, they're calling them e-ticket. I don't know if all these are e-ticket. I guess back then maybe they would be considered e-ticket. I don't think so, but I don't know. 8 attractions.
Just name 8 attractions.
Name 8 attractions.
That's what I'm trying to think of. Like, I gotta name 8 attractions.
You can't even get a bottle of water for $3.50 now. That's true.
Oh man.
I remember when I could get an annual pass for like $300. That wasn't too long ago. Because I guess it wasn't. Depending on who you are. A long time ago. But I'm excited. Okay, you guys ready?
No.
Oh.
I got 2.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what was actually open.
Attractions? Wow.
At the opening day. I don't.
I hope this is open day. I could be wrong.
I don't know. I'm just naming things.
There's.
I hope I'm right. I don't know if it's open. I need to look it up again. I'll look it up later. We'll just say name 8 attractions, and if they're on my paper, then you get it right.
I got 3.
I'm not a historian.
I don't know. It doesn't matter because and you all disappeared again.
Yeah, it's fine. While you guys are naming your attractions down there, I want to do a little plug for next week. Next week we're going to be doing a round table. Everybody loves our round tables. I mean, top of the line. We're going to be doing a round table for Star Wars Visions. So if you haven't watched Star Wars Visions, I encourage you to watch it. I love them. They are on Disney Plus, and most of them are short, like 14 minutes. There's a couple that's like 22 minutes, but they're pretty short, and they're really fun. And it's sort of done in these different anime styles. So we're going to have some guests on next week for a round table to talk about sort of the good, the bad, and ugly of Star Wars Visions, and everybody's opinion on the different episodes and the different styles that's going on in each episode. So I can't wait for that next week on iamGEEK. I think I've given them enough time.
I've written down 8 things.
Okay.
Golly.
Caitlin's still counting.
6,
you got 6?
It's okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm probably thinking too hard.
Just
about
name
this,
2 more attractions. You've been there.
I'm working on it.
Should have saved this one for last.
Yeah, you should have.
Gee,
I'm not sure any of these are right.
All right.
I'm named.
Yeah.
I can go first. Well, I mean, he's still thinking. I don't know.
What? I can't think of this one.
Just take your earplugs out, Catherine, and I'll name mine.
It's okay.
4,
Big
3,
Thunder. All right.
2.
Okay, Han. All right, go ahead.
1. All right.
These aren't.
Chris.
I can go.
Go ahead.
I have no clue. Space Mountain.
Okay.
Big Thunder. Teacups. Peter Pan. Dumbo. The Carousel. The rocket ships.
Astro Orbiter.
And the People Mover.
Okay. I'm gonna read. Yeah.
I don't think I got any of them.
I'll read them out again. But I guess these would be e-tickets. So go ahead, Catherine.
Okay, here's my list: Jungle Cruise, Mission to the Moon, Small World, Carousel, Teacups, Dumbo, Big Thunder, and Haunted Mansion. Which I know those last 2 aren't right, but I couldn't think of anything.
Here's the list that I have, and it could be wrong. Space Mountain.
Oh, you got?
Oh, I got one.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, That's right.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I didn't either.
Haunted Mansion,
Oh.
I didn't even think about that either for some reason.
Country Bear Jamboree,
Ah,
Hall of Presidents,
of course.
Jungle Cruise,
Yeah, got one.
It's a Small World, and
Yeah, I got 2. I got 3.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Ah.
Okay, I got 1 point.
Okay. So I got 3.
Hey, there you go. And
I couldn't think
I
of anything.
apologize if that was wrong. That was something I found online. I was putting this together. It's been a crazy day, so I didn't get to go back and fact check all of these. I was like, oh, wait, that works. I don't have a team behind me to do all the research. I do know that all of those rides have been there at some point.
That is true.
During the 50 years.
I couldn't even remember them, so it's fine.
Here we go. Let's
Pretty
move on.
sad.
So Chris got 1 point, and Katrin got 3 points on that one.
Yes.
Katrin, this signed
Getting caught up.
Gorman card may be coming home to you. It's built.
It's not funny to Chris.
Yeah. Built in 1917, this in Fantasyland
1917.
was once located at Olympic Park in Maplewood, New Jersey.
Prince Charming.
Is it A?
It's a carrot. So.
Well, just wait. Is it A, King Arthur's Royal Carousel, B, Prince Charming's Regal Carousel,
Oh.
Cinderella's Royal Carousel, or D, the Tangled Restrooms?
Prince Charming.
Yeah, that's what Prince Charming.
Oh, you're both right.
Yeah.
I thought I might throw you on the King Arthur thing.
No, this is Sword from the Stone. It's near that, though.
It's right in front of. That's why I thought.
You're so
right.
slick.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think the King Arthur carousel is in Disneyland. Pretty sure.
Yeah, there are 2 different ones because they are actually different. They're,
Yeah.
they're modeled after each other.
And the one in Disneyland has shields around the top of it, representing the round table.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyways. All right. Originally known as the Tropical Serenade, this in Adventureland was once sponsored by Florida citrus growers. Is it A? I went generic on these because I didn't want to look up the actual names. A, the Dole Whip stand. B, the orange swirl stand. C, the Tiki Room. Or D, the Ray-Ban sunglass store.
Go with the Tiki Room.
I'll go with the Tiki Room, please. Bob.
Right.
Yeah.
Once called the Tropical Serenade. Huh. Who would have known? Crazy. Yeah. Here we go. 6. This attraction in Fantasyland is located on the site of the former Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Is it A, Mickey's PhilharMagic, B, Princess Fairy Tale Hall, C, the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, or D, the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh?
I want to say it's
I know the answer. I'll wait.
Pooh. I want to say it's Pooh.
That's right. Yeah. D.
That's Pooh. Yeah.
Pooh.
D,
Yeah.
Pooh.
Yeah, the Princess Fairy Tale Hall used to be the Snow White Scary Adventures or whatever they called it. But then they got rid of that when they put in the mine train. And now it's just sitting empty because of COVID. Because you can't go in there to see characters. So it's a pointless building. Anyway.
Wow.
That's
So
Mickey's
happy.
Magic has been many different shows. Yeah.
Thanks,
Bring it up there.
COVID.
This is another really hard one that I don't think you'll get.
Oh, we got a name again?
Okay. Big Thunder Mountain
Yeah.
Railroad in
Yeah.
Frontierland features 6 trains. Name them.
Train 1, Train 2, Train 3, Train 4, Train 5, and
Stevie,
John.
Greg, Bartholomew,
I just had to throw this one in.
Rasputin,
I've noticed them before, but
Cocoa Puffs.
when I'm there,
Connie.
they all
I
have
don't know any of them.
You
Yeah.
guys give up?
Constance.
Okay. I be hardy. I am brave. I am fearless.
iamGEEK.
Yeah. You bold. You are daring, and you are courageous. That's the name of the trains. I knew nobody would say it, but I just thought I'd put it in there.
No one knows that.
It's sort of cool that they all have names.
Yeah.
One of the original attractions at Disney's Magic Kingdom Park, Tomorrowland Speedway, was once known as A, the Grand Prix Raceway, B, Autopia, C, the Grand Prix Speedway, or D, Tomorrowland Road Rockets.
I don't think that's.
So around one of them Road Rockets.
This is a tricky one though.
Yeah.
Because I don't think one of them is right.
Do I need to read them again?
I'm gonna go with C.
I'm gonna go with B. Why not?
That's the one in Disneyland.
Yeah, that's one in Disneyland. Is actually the Grand Prix Raceway. You're close. Yeah.
That only counts in horseshoes.
Some people call it Autopia East.
Autopia East, yeah.
Yeah. Cooler name. But I don't know. That's just me. All right. You're back? Okay. The Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover was originally called the WED Way People Mover, or the WED People Mover. WED Way People.
WED Way.
Sorry. What did WED stand for? WED.
Oh, there's no multiple choice here?
No, what's it stand for?
It's Walt Disney.
It's Walt. Yeah, I can't think of his name.
That's the thing.
It's so in the Kingdom Keeper books. They talk about it all the time. Like
they talk about
it.
I
can't even think
on that show that's on Disney Plus now when it goes over.
Yeah.
All the mover stuff.
Not Edmund. Because that'd be
Eisner.
Edward.
Waltholomew.
What? Come on. I thought for sure one of you would get this one.
Walt, easy going Disney.
Easy going. Gosh, I can see it.
Edmund.
See, that was what I was thinking was Edmund, but it's not Edmund.
Ulysses. It's an E.
Let me give you a hint, because I feel so bad. There is a wrestler this is his name.
What? How would I know that? Let me give you a hint. Something you'll never know.
I know.
I can't think of it.
Well, what's his first name?
Walt.
Or
Walter.
Okay. His last name is
Walter Eunice.
Disney.
All right. You guys give up?
Yeah.
It's Walter Elias Disney.
Elias,
of course.
Come on.
Use that name all the time. Elias.
We're trying to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World.
3 cousins named Elias.
I mean,
it's not Walt Elias Disney World.
I know. Anyways, last question.
Great.
Oh,
it's multiple choice.
Here's another one you'll never get.
The 3. This is going back to one of the Country Bear attractions. The 3 talking heads who introduced the Country Bear Jamboree are named A, Billy, Willie, and Joe, B, Billy, Wyatt, and Doc, C, Buff, Max, and Melvin, or D, Buff, Sam, and Melvin. Am I being tricky? Am I throwing you off? What am I doing?
You are being tricky.
What am I doing?
I haven't seen this show. I don't know how.
I'm gonna say B.
Do you know who the 3? You know who the talking heads are, right?
Yeah.
No.
They're the animal heads on the wall.
Oh, that changes everything. Okay, read the names again.
All right, it's Billy, Willie, and Joe, or B, Billy, Wyatt, and Doc, or C, Buff, Max, and Melvin, or D, Buff, Sam, and Melvin.
I think it's B.
I'm going different. I'm gonna go D.
Oh, Chris, you were so close.
C, wasn't it?
Buff, Max.
No, I don't remember that being their names.
Yeah, that's their names.
I could have swore it was something
that I made up.
Dang it.
I went Billy, Wyatt, and Doc because those are like, people from the Old West. Billy the Kid.
For some reason, I thought that I don't know why.
It's Buff, Max, and Melvin.
That
All right, now add
sounds
up your
right.
scores.
5.
So,
6 is what I got from
oh, okay. So I'll read off the different things. If you had gotten only 1 to 3 questions right, your job would have been the parade pooper scooper, the guy that walks behind the horse, picks up the poop.
That's nice.
I mean,
I've-
it's not that bad.
Yeah,
It could be worse.
I feel sorry for the guy. We
It
were
could
there.
be like a cook, like a washing dishes.
It was like, okay, so we were there, not the last time, but a couple times before.
Yeah, there's a lot worse.
There,
That time we were
Mariner,
there, we saw
maybe it
him.
was then. The Mariner was
Yeah.
on the horse,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then the horse just, I mean, it was like right at
Yeah.
the start, this huge
Yeah.
pile, and the poor kid is just like, and we cheer, we cheer. We say, "You're doing a good job."
At least you know what you're going to be cleaning.
Yeah,
Like, think about
Mhm.
what our friend Winchester has to
Oh,
do,
that's
and he doesn't know what he might be getting into.
That's true.
And you don't want to know what he could be getting into
Mhm.
cleaning
I mean,
up
none
at
of these
Galaxy's Edge.
jobs are bad. I mean, that was the one to. I mean, still, you were still working at
Yeah,
Disney.
that's not.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Still a
stinks.
bad
Job kind of
good
stinks,
place
but
on
yeah.
Okay,
Well.
so you guys you had what, 5 and
At
6? So
5
you
and
guys
6.
are both going to get the same job.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Good.
We
4
could
to
tag
6
team.
questions right. You are the Main Street balloon seller.
Hey, we're full of
Put
hot
your arm
air.
up in the air all day long.
Nice.
Just hold it there.
Well, the balloons keep
But-
it up.
You get to carry scissors that you can pop the balloons with.
What? Why would we do that?
To
It
scare
happened
the
on my
children.
last trip. No, one of our balloons, the kids always love to get the balloons. One of the Mickey balloons
Yeah.
inside the clear balloon popped. So we took it, I took it over and I was like, hey, our kid's balloon popped. Because they'll replace them. If something happens to it, they just replace it. She's like, oh, let me get you a new one. And she grabs the balloon because it still has the outer shell blown up. And she takes out this pair of scissors and just goes, and just like stabbed it over.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, that must be the best part of your job. You just viciously stab balloons with a pair of scissors that you have on you.
I just
I
thought it
mean-
was like if whoever didn't have enough money to buy it, they would just pop one in front of you. Like,
Uh-huh.
nope, you don't get it.
It's kind of sort of annoying to
Watch
sit there with
this.
your arm like up holding balloons like all day. You know?
Well, the balloons are holding
But
it up for you.
I was gonna say they hold it up for
Yeah.
you.
yeah,
Just hold it
your,
for
your
you.
arm would get tired.
No, if you
They're
just-
they're
you
all
just
fake
kinda-
arms.
Oh,
The
okay.
real arm is in their shirt inside. It's just a
If-
fake arm hold up,
You had gotten 7 to 9 questions right.
which would have been impossible on this quiz, but go ahead.
No, people could have got it right. Vance, I bet Vance could have got them all right. Yeah, he probably. Jungle Cruise Skipper.
Oh, I think I'd rather hold the balloons.
Oh, really? I thought
Just,
you might.
you got to remember a whole lot.
see
Yeah.
you doing it though, Chris. Of all the jobs
I-
in Disney World, I could
probably.
see you being a Jungle Cruise Skipper.
That probably would be the job that I would do. But it's just got to remember a lot.
You just make it up. I mean,
And you gotta learn how to drive a boat. I mean,
yeah. Give us your best
really?
backs out of water.
the best one.
No, give us your best. Like, if you were a skipper and you're taking people through the backside of water, give us your best. And now the eighth
That's,
wonder of the
eight-
world.
All right. And now the eighth wonder of the world, the backside of water.
Oh gosh.
Oh, perfect.
Maybe you shouldn't. Wow.
Perfect.
Oh.
Burgers
There's
now
a
the eighth wonder of the
hazard.
world, the backside of water.
Yeah. Schweitzer Falls, named after Dr. Albert
Swites.
Falls.
Falls. Yes. See, you know them already. You know the joke.
Mm-hmm. We just did. And now the eighth wonder of the world, the backside of water.
See this rock here? Some people take it for granted. Would you like me to point out some of my favorite plants here? I was just listening. They can't see me pointing. I love all the corny jokes. I thought it would be the
So if
quiz show.
you still
It
haven't
would be.
watched the movie yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
I have. I liked it.
Yeah. You'll like the movie.
No, I'm sure. Now, if you had somehow gotten all 10 questions, like 10, gotten all the questions, you would have been VIP services guy or the plaid vested cast member.
Ooh, that's the person that like takes all the
celebrities
celebs around. I don't know if I want to do that.
You get a lot of tips. You get a lot of money.
Yeah, maybe.
I just figured that they probably know the most about the parks because they have to answer a lot of questions, so that's why I put it number 10.
Oh, well, that would be you.
They're like the smartest. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that maybe for a little while. I'm trying to. Well, I know the one job. If I had to have a job at Disney World, I've already decided what it would be, and I've mentioned it before. I'm sure you guys remember.
Yeah, I got it written down.
I'd be the guy in the lazy river that takes photos, that floats around the lazy river and takes your photo. That's like the best job I've ever seen there.
Must be a prune.
It was like this old man, and I'm like, dude, this job's awesome. He goes, yeah, I retired, and all I do is float around the lazy river all day, take pictures. It's great.
I feel like you have to pee a lot.
Well, you just pee right there. There's water everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Nobody's gonna know. He's blaming it on the kid that went by. I just think that'd be fun. Just float around all day, take a picture. They probably don't do that anymore, though.
Nope.
Yeah.
Anyways,
be out of a job.
You guys did well. On the quiz.
I believed that when you said that.
No, you did. I mean, there's only like 2 questions that you were just like, I don't know at all.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest you did well on.
Okay.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I had fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know we did.
Now let's see in the comments how many people tells us what rides were wrong on the e-ticket thing.
So many.
I thought the balloons were attached to the person. Maybe. Oh, Vance would be a train engineer. That'd be sort of fun.
Oh, cool. Mm-hmm.
Get your arms and legs inside the.
Of course, Vance would be out of a job because they haven't ran the train in a while.
They don't have a train.
What about the monorail driver?
No.
Pilot.
No, you don't want to be the monorail pilot.
I like that horrific crash.
You
don't actually.
They don't have to say it.
No, they say it.
What other jobs would it be? We're getting off track. I don't know.
Off track.
I don't want it to be a fun job.
I think I
Tower
wouldn't want to interact with the people.
You wouldn't want to interact with the people?
No. I think I'd rather be like an Imagineer or something.
Well,
design.
Oh, well,
things,
everyone
right?
wants to be the Imagineer.
But if I had to work in the park, I don't know. I've actually been thinking about this recently.
Always standing in the back. That you don't know what they do. They're standing there.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I thought I would be like work on a ride or something, but man, it just be I don't want to stand in the same place the whole time. So I'd want it to be something that you could walk around.
Galaxy's Edge fun because you get to have your own character.
Yeah, maybe a character actor or something. Even.
Tower of Terror would be fun, I think.
Yeah,
because you're acting all creepy. You could stand there not talking there.
Yeah,
you're totally in character.
But again, I don't know. I wouldn't want to stand in the same place or kind of be in the same area. I think I'd want to almost be like in Galaxy's Edge, being a character walking around, or in some kind of land walking around.
You might prefer to be the pooper scooper for the horse.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think so.
Could be a Dapper Dan, Dapper Catron.
I do have a great voice.
You can be the Tinkerbell that shoots off on the wire.
No,
that would be 99 pounds for that.
And that
so they say.
So they say. I think there's probably some jobs I'd like to be, but a lot of, like you're saying, it'd probably get old after a while dealing with unruly guests.
Especially nowadays, everybody's pays so much. They're like, I need this right now. I need this this way. Especially
if you're a skipper and there's someone on the boat like saying the jokes as like right before or as you're saying them. I don't know who would do that.
Who would do that?
So the funny thing is, whenever they say the joke about the when you're in Africa or whatever, and then they change it or they flip flop the joke a little bit. It's like no,
like
yeah. Yeah.
Dan says he would be one of the pyrotechnics. Pyrotech guys would be cool.
Oh, I would blow myself up.
Yeah, we'd call him Nine Fingers Vance.
And the Kyber curator says, I want to be the guy who does the Savi's workshops build.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That would be fun, but I've noticed from the times I've been in there that it seems like, and I could be completely wrong, that the people outside of Savi's working have more fun than the people inside of Savi's.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because the people inside of Savi's, I'll be honest, are sort of rude. Because like when you walk in there, like I had one of my Kyber things with me, and I just sat it down on the table for a minute so I could take my backpack off. And they immediately ran over and said, "You need to take that off the table." And I'm like, "I'm going to. I just got to put my bag down first." I'm putting my bag down. There's no reason to yell.
Slowly.
Where's
your hands?
And you could tell that they didn't really care about any of that. But the people outside are like, "That's so cool. I want to talk to you about Star Wars or Galaxy's Edge."
Yeah.
But inside they're like, "Go. Put that together. Let's get out of here. Get out of here."
What about the bartender at Olga's?
Yeah, or just work, or like a server there even. But
get some tips in there, I guess.
Yeah, the people in front of Savi's or any of those stores are more the salespeople at that point, right? Because once you're in, you've already paid it, so that person doesn't need to be nice, right?
Yeah,
it's the people outside that are trying to get you to come in.
Yeah.
So that's a lot more fun.
Yeah, Ogres would be fun though. They seem like they have a lot of fun in there.
Yeah. Yeah, because they interact with the
they're drunk all
robots.
day. So.
The droids in there, so they're drunk.
Anyways, we could go on. We could just do a whole show on where we want to work at Disney. Who knows? Maybe we will.
Maybe we won't.
Oh, top 10 jobs at Disney World. We could do that. It'd be fun.
Sure.
Cast Connections. That'd be another fun place. You get all the cheap stuff you can just buy, but then your paycheck would be gone.
You have no money.
You'd have no money. Yeah, that would be hard. Anyways, all right. Well, I think it's what 10:30 here. It's 11:35 on the East Coast, which means October 1st is just around the corner.
Man.
Yeah.
That means the 50th anniversary just right here.
I wonder if they'll announce anything else. It's kind of weird they announced that stuff today. Of course, tomorrow we didn't talk about this. There's a Lego Star Wars Halloween special thing that's coming on tomorrow, which is unrelated to the parks, of course. But it they announced the new band and the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, but it's like I wonder if they'll say something about like here's when Genie Plus is coming out.
Yeah, I'm sure something will happen. And they announced a bunch of food stuff that they're offering, a bunch of different kinds of food offerings. Some of them look good, some of them look like okay.
That looks edible.
Yeah.
I did hear that people say that the food is really good at Space 220. Like I've heard some people say it is kind of ordinary, but it's done really, really well, where that makes it kind of worth it. But it's still
top shelf ordinary.
Yeah. I want to eat there, but I think like we said last week or whenever it was, I sort of just want to go to the lounge part.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to ride the elevator and go.
Yeah.
Leave. I just want the dessert.
That's true. The desserts do look good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want any of the appetizers. Anyways. All right. So next week, we're going to be doing our roundtable of Star Wars Visions. We have some special guests on. I'm looking excited for that. Oh, yeah. Cal Kestis lightsaber will be dropping sometime soon at Galaxy's Edge. Kyber Curator said that. Anyways. All right. So we'll continue to talk into YouTube. We do that after every episode. When we say goodbye here, we stay on YouTube for a minute. We do a little after show, little fun time. So if you're not watching us on YouTube, it's iamGEEKshow on YouTube.
Put on our smoking jackets.
You're missing out. Yeah, we have outfit changes. Chris drops that black curtain and he reveals the weird place he's in every week. He's in a new place every week when he drops the curtain. Won't know unless you watch YouTube what's behind the magic curtain.
Even I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy. It could be sitting in front of a grandma's hutch.
I'm drugged and kidnapped every week and brought here.
That's how we get him on the show. Every week. He still falls for it. Every week.
Every time.
We just go, hey, we got you a Yoo-hoo. And he goes, oh, Yoo-hoo. And he drinks.
No, you.
He's out. Anyway.
You please.
But thank you for joining us on iamGEEK episode 210. And we'll be chatting with you next week about Star Wars Visions.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, YouTube. See, most of the new food is just for the picture, and the taste is meh. Oh, for the 50th food? Yeah, it's a lot of... There's like some steak with an egg on top of it. I don't know what that's about.
What?
Yeah. And then I think one of the 50th magical drink or whatever is just the drink that they've already had, and they just renamed it. It's just like the same thing.
Okay.
I think there's supposed to be like over 150 new food items or something crazy like that.
100. They should 50. Like you think?
Yeah, I think it'd just be 50. But
150. Yeah, it's just reachable.
Oh, Vance, I have not watched the new What If this week.
I have.
Falling behind.
It was good. It was good.
Well, that's good.
You are correct, sir. It was awesome.
Is it depressing like most of the rest of them?
I mean, depressing is a word that can be taken so many ways.
So that's a yes.
I wasn't depressed during it. It was good. It was good.
And Vance, I didn't get this mentioned it on Facebook, but I saw you post about Big Brother. It was a good season this year. I liked it. Enjoyed it a lot.
It was a good season. This is the only second season that I watched. I watched the last season, which was like all the people that had been on before or whatever, the All Stars, whatever. And it was good. We watched this one. It was good. I knew who was going to win.
I mean, he did a good job.
He deserved it. He really deserved it.
He did. I either wanted, well, definitely those three. I wanted him to win. I was rooting for Tiffany and Hannah most of the season. I liked their game.
Well, Tiffany was really I'm glad that she won.
She was like the mastermind of the whole.
Yeah, she was the real mastermind behind all.
Spoilers, by the way.
Oh yeah, spoilers. Yeah, I'm glad she won the fan vote.
Yeah, I was so glad she won.
Like she deserved that.
She did. She was great. I mean, she had the master plan. She planned it all out. And then Hannah was just smart. You could tell she was smart.
Yeah, she's super smart. Yeah.
Super smart. Then the other character, not characters.
Other characters.
House guest that I really liked was Derek X.
Yeah, Derek X was nice. I liked him. Yeah. He was fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Kylan was a little creepy.
Yeah, and like I don't know what he was thinking a lot of the times.
I don't understand. And then when they showed him smelling the tortillas and smelling everything,
like all of the tortillas, not just the one he was going to eat, like all
smelling.
of them, like just rubbing him in his face.
It was weird.
And then they just did a montage of him smelling everything.
Yeah,
and that was weird. And Xavier was like, "Man, I need to get him out of this house." I'm like, yes, you do.
And then he came after Xavier, like when he was going out of the house. I was like, dude, you need to leave.
Yeah, even though he said, listen back what I said. It wasn't bad. It wasn't
I listened back.
It sounded bad to me. I don't know. Whatever.
Xavier did great. Yeah. Vance is great. Hannah and DX are great. Yeah, it was a good season. Like some of these seasons, you can watch it and you're just like, this was a good season. I enjoyed it.
It's good. So next is they're coming up at a celebrity version, which I guess they've done before.
Like D-list celebrities.
Yeah, I figured.
YouTube.
Yeah, I figured that's what it would be. Yeah. Not they're putting like Tom Hanks in there or something.
Yeah.
Vanilla Ice.
Yeah,
I think wasn't there some show he was on?
He was on a show, yeah.
Oh, like Tom Arnold.
Yeah. It was kind of like Big Brother.
Yeah,
it was on one of them. He was on a celebrity one.
Probably
one of those.
So the real question is, are we, going to try out for next summer?
No.
No,
I don't. They have like one bathroom to share between all of them.
that's fine.
I
with cameras in the
I would be
bathroom.
the one stinking it up, so I don't. I mean, there's technically two bathrooms.
Well, yeah, but it's like I gotta win HOH like every week so I can have access to a bathroom when I need it. And I
Oh, I would just go in there and just take a big old.
don't. So, yeah, you win HOH.
Oh, so we're talking about when they do the celebrity one. That's one that we be on, right?
Yeah, the celebrity one.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
We're,
hey, if they got Vanilla Ice on there, I think
I
we
would
could.
totally do Big Brother.
yeah.
At this stage of my life, I would do Big Brother. I would not do Survivor.
Oh,
No.
The show-
that's
the,
like work.
the reality
Yeah.
show that I always wanted to be on, they don't show it's not anymore, was The Mole. That one looked fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tried out for that. I remember that.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Big Brother,
You
I mean,
applied for Big Brother too.
yeah,
because
but now,
you had me send in I had to fill out a thing because we were gonna. That was the one when they did like people that knew each other,
oh yeah,
and that was the big.
I mean,
thing.
they're up for another one of those. They got to be sometime soon. So, I mean, 3 people on there that know each other. Oh,
Oh, I am so voting you out. Trust me, you do
I
not
think
want this guy
now
here.
I'm getting to the point in life where I can be the token old guy. You know?
Mhm.
Oh, look, we got the old guy. What is he like? 42? Oh, he's 43. Ah, so
And we're
old.
2 seconds into the event where he's got to run up to. Oh, and he's down. And he's out. He's out. He's waving. He's out. Okay. All right.
You think I would be if I was on Big Brother? How far do you think I can make it? This is the after show, by the way, only on YouTube.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Um,
Hey, Jim, we'll post this later on Facebook. Only on YouTube. This little clip.
yeah, on
I mean, we're
YouTube.
on Facebook
How
right
far
now,
would
too.
Ryan make it in Big Brother?
Vance wants to do. Him and his daughter want to do it together. That would be fun. How far would I make it on Big Brother?
How far do you think you would make it?
I don't think I would be the first person, but I don't think. I think I can make it to at least like, a couple times maybe.
I feel like I would be that token guy thrown up on the block quite a lot, just because like he's not gonna like he's
Yeah.
he's not a threat at all. Like and people would generally possibly enjoy having me around because I'd probably do a bunch of things for people. Like I'll do this, it's fine, whatever.
Oh yeah, I'd cook one. I'd
And
cook everything.
and like do that, but I wouldn't win. But I think I would.
No, I wouldn't.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would make it a good little ways because I'm just not a threat whatsoever.
Yeah. Vance saying at least week 5. For me, Vance, or for you?
But I would go on like Xavier went on like, oh, I'm just a bartender, but he's really a lawyer. I'm gonna go on there and go, I'm a lawyer. Do lawyer things.
Oh,
Smart.
then you just be. I'd just be like, yeah.
No, they'd be like, oh, this guy's really stupid.
I'm a stay-at-home dad. Like, oh, I could be like,
I actually thought about, I think I'd just go on like, I'm a podcaster.
oh yeah, podcaster.
I'm a podcaster.
Wow, you must be rich.
Super not rich.
I make kyber crystals for a living. Ever heard of them?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go and be like, I'm an animator, and all this stuff, because like you don't want to do stuff like that. So
Well, I don't know. Sarah Beth on this last scene said, "I'm a voice actress," and everybody's like, "Yeah, okay, whatever."
Yeah, but I don't want to believe her. I don't know if I'd want to be like, because like with Big D, and he was saying like, I don't want people to think, I'm like super rich and all this stuff or whatever. And for some reason, people think if you're an animator, you're rich, but you're not.
No, you are.
You just
super
don't sleep. You just don't sleep.
Super rich. Oh yes, 5 weeks for me. I would last till week 5.
Oh, nice.
I don't remember how many weeks the show goes.
It's like 30 something, isn't it?
It depends on who. It really comes down to.
It's
It
half
depends
a
on
year.
who you make an alliance with. If you get in a good alliance like this, I mean, especially this last show.
Oh, the cookout. Yeah.
I mean, we wouldn't have been in the cookout. But if you
No.
get in an alliance that will stick together from day one, then you have a better chance.
I would have been one of the pawns that was friends with someone in the cookout.
Yeah, me too.
That we got rid of.
Would you go out all crazy? Would you just like lose it at the end, like when you got voted out, or would you just walk out?
I'd be super quiet the whole time I was in there, and hardly ever say a word, and then just like cuss like a sailor. It was just one long beep that they're doing with Julie Chen not even able to get a word in because it's just a constant beep of just potty mouth.
Mother.
I'd jump up and be like, start picking up all the pillows and stuff. I'm like, I'm not winning the money. I'm taking this. What are you gonna do? I'm taking taking all these pillows, and just like walk out the door with them, just so people think I was just nutso. And then when I got to meet Julie Chen, I'm like, I'm just kidding. You can take him back in there.
No, just made just one long, just sailor mouth, and then I walked out there, just like drop a big one and then leave.
Drop a big
a deuce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how I'd go out. America wants me on the show now, don't they?
I would be wearing iamGEEK shirts like every day.
It's the only shirt you'd wear.
That's all
Just
you
the
have.
one.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be fun. I'd have fun, even if I was just there for 5 weeks. Yeah, instead of saying hi to the kids, just be like, check out iamGEEK. Buy some kyber crystals. What?
Wouldn't you like to say something to your family? No.
No? Why do you think I'm here?
I'm here to be famous. You know, all the famous Big Brother people.
Mm-hmm.
I can't name any, but I've watched it. Sure, if I thought about it. It would be fun, though. I mean, I would probably stink at the competitions.
Oh, I don't think I would do well at all with those, but I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
I think it would be fun.
Especially the ones that have to like memorize stuff. I'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah, they're like, pick the week that this happened. Like,
Yeah.
every day has run together for me.
They've got to give them like a packet and say, here's stuff that we could ask, memorize. Because who in the right mind is sitting there going, oh, yes, I remember day 35 quite well at 6 o'clock p.m.
But they've done that sort of thing, so they now know to expect it. So I think they keep track of it now. Like, oh, that happened. And plus, what else are they going to do, right? They don't have TV.
Yeah.
They don't have phones. What else are you going to do but memorize, like, what all happened? You know, you have this very limited scope of what's going on in the world, is because that's your world. So
I would think that the producers would want them to have study material, because what if none of them remembered anything and the whole game would just be like,
sure.
No.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes on.
I've wondered with just some of those physical games that, like, if no one gets far enough along.
I know. I've always wondered that. Yeah.
Like, no one can do this game. So.
I mean, they could show whatever they want to show. You know, it's like there could have been games they don't even. Show.
Scratch this.
Yeah, we're gonna do a different one.
Yeah. I think it would be cool, like, if I didn't win, which I don't think. It would be cool to make it to jury, because then you get to go to that jury house and just lay by the pool.
That would be nice.
No stress.
Yeah.
It's jury.
Until you see that person you had a fight with.
Yeah. I wonder if I would get in fights. Would I get in fights with people?
I feel like you would get in a fight with someone.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, having 2 kids sort of prepares you for just stupid people.
Yeah, but they're. I mean, it's reality TV. There's going to be really stupid people in there.
Yeah, that's true.
I can just either. If you didn't get in a fight with someone, you'd be in that little like room talking to the camera like constantly, just like stupid.
Yeah, it's like, what is this idiot that you put me in here with? What is? It's funny, they showed like little clips of stuff that they would say in the diary room, and most of it was like, "Can you get me a steak, or can you get me this to eat, or
want some catfish?"
Yeah, I want some catfish. I'm like, nobody wants you to have catfish because that'd stink up the whole house. I want all this. I mean, that's why it'd be fun, because you could just be like, oh yeah, can I just have a whole pizza to myself today. Oh, sure. I wonder what the have-nots stuff tastes like, though.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing. I don't think I could
Yeah.
eat that, so I think I'd be starving for a week.
Is it just oatmeal?
Slop?
Yeah.
No.
Because like physically, I don't think I could eat it, and so like, what do they do if you can't actually eat that stuff? Like, just starve.
Yeah.
Which wasn't a big thing. The have-nots wasn't a big thing this season.
Yeah, they didn't really play.
I feel like that kind of started fading away.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Some of other seasons, but yeah, they didn't make as big of a deal about it or something. You know?
Okay, so we're all signing up.
No.
I mean, we're not going to get on.
You're signing up.
We're not going to get on.
Giving somebody my information unnecessarily.
Well, I mean, earlier you said you wanted that Magic Band Plus, and that's pretty much giving somebody your own information.
It is. They're going to know where you are.
Mm-hmm. You'll download everything on your phone.
I mean, there's helpful information from that. Don't get me wrong, because they can say, okay, this side of the park is super busy, so let's make sure we have enough staff on that side. You know, and they can see there's some valuable things. I mean, but it's like, why is person 6573 going to the bathroom like every 5 minutes?
That would be me.
Do they really need a DAS pass?
Then they'll see how many times he goes to the bathroom.
Trace where he ate,
and they'll be like, "Get this guy an ambulance right now."
Everyone, trace where he's eaten today and see what everyone else is doing that ate there today. Is everyone else okay?
Is everyone dying? This poor gentleman.
It'd be scary if they could they send like this little spike through it, or it shocks you.
That's what I'm saying. It's got a little
Get out of the
needle.
Yeah.
One of my worst experiences at a theme park, which is one of the reasons I decided not to go back to Halloween Horror Nights this year, was at Universal Halloween Horror Nights. I had one of my bad nights with my stomach, and all the bathrooms were closed. Every time I get to the bathroom, they're like, "Oh, we're sorry, this one's closed." And I'm like, well, "Where's the bathroom? I've got to go like now." And they're like, "We got to go way over there." And then I get over there, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this one's closed too." It was horrible. That was the horror nights for me. Like that, it wasn't the mazes that scared me. That was the scary part.
Where am I gonna poo?
Yeah. Right when they sent you away, they got on the radio. It was like, "Dude, I just sent someone to you. Really needs you bathroom.
It's gonna be awesome.
Tell them it's closed. Tell them it's closed."
I don't want to get into that stuff, but I get sick. I mean, it's not like.
Oh no,
I got take a little duty. It's not like that. Like I get sick. Duty. Yeah, that would be if I was a big brother, they would have to have a second bathroom.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Nobody else would get to go to the bathroom because they'd be like, "Why is Ryan always in the bathroom?" And then they'd open the door and go, "Oh, yeah, we don't want to go in there. Can we?" And they go in the diary room and be like, "Can we have another bathroom? Anything."
A bucket. We'll take a bucket.
They'll be like giving me head of household every week. Just give it to Ryan so he can have a bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my plan. That's how I'd win.
Yeah, they'd keep you for that. Yeah,
I'd just take big dumps.
yeah, you'd be kept for that.
And I would be like, "Listen, if you vote me out, I will take a dump somewhere in this house. And won't know
You'll
where
smell
it is.
but you won't know where it is.
Yeah, you won't be able to find it. And it'll get worse. It'll be ripe. Okay, don't vote him out."
Yikes!
Wow.
I'm horrible. This is iamGEEK After Dark. You never know what's going to happen.
Still dark at my house.
It's not dark at your house?
I said it's still dark at my house.
It's been dark the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you said it was after dark.
So it'd be morning.
Yeah. Well, what does that mean then?
I know, right?
So
Makes no sense.
After dark comes day.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Everything you know is a lie, Ryan.
I know it's a lie. Anyways, all right. This has been fun. I've had fun tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I needed this. I needed some fun. The way the life is right now, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah. Woohoo! And I guess, well, next week we'll have Star Wars Visions, and then after that, Full Gear Halo Geek, right?
Yeah, I suppose so. Sure, we have plans.
Yeah.
Chris
Many.
has got all the plans with his friend.
There's plans.
I hope your friend's coming back for Hello Geek.
My monthly friend?
No, your Halloween friend.
Yeah, my monthly friend. The October is the month.
Oh, okay.
My monthly friend. October.
Ant Flo.
Speaking of skeletons, my neighbor
In the closet?
my neighbor got one of those 12-foot skeletons.
Nice.
It's huge.
Yeah, we got one down the road, and it's great.
I don't know how much were those things.
A lot.
And they're like, somebody asked them, "How'd you get one of those? Been looking for one of those." They're like, "Oh, we got it from some guy." Online.
It's a real skeleton.
They're like, "Oh, but don't worry, we didn't pay as much for it as he was, putting it out there for." Because I didn't know how much they were.
Well, they don't even sell them this year. There's a different one you can get. It's got like a pumpkin head.
Oh, I didn't even see that one.
Yeah.
Of course, I haven't been to Home Depot. That's where it's at, right?
Mm-hmm.
In our neighborhood, somebody has a big Mickey shaped pumpkin thing. It's huge, like the side of a house.
Oh,
huge,
cool.
And then another one has a spider that's almost the size of a house, and it has a light inside of it that's moving around in the butt.
Yeah.
Where it's
That's cool.
Interesting. We have our creepy stuff. So
I decorated the piano. That's as far as I've gotten, and the table.
Good.
With Haunted Mansion stuff. That's as far as I've gotten. I haven't gotten outside. I haven't put up all my other Haunted Mansion stuff.
We're all decked out here. So.
For outside, because it's been hot here, so we're trying to wait so we don't ruin some of our outdoor stuff.
Like, part of me wants to get like a really tiny skeleton and put in my yard. So they look at my neighbor's 12-foot and they'll be like, "Oh, look, it's a little cute."
We'll
tiny
just get a bunch of little tiny ones.
Yes. That would be sort of funny.
I want Jenny mentioned because she loves Friends. It'd be funny to do like a graveyard, like with the tombstones with like the Friends on them and stuff like that. But I was like, well, why do that? Get like a fake fountain out there, get skeletons, set them up with umbrellas.
Yeah,
that would be good.
That would be good. But it gets so windy. I don't think umbrellas work very well.
It's expensive too.
Yeah.
You still got to make that jack-o'-lantern
pumpkin arch.
Pumpkin arch.
Yeah, all those pumpkins are in the attic. Like,
if you don't want them, I'll take them.
My wife, my lovely wife, wants to make a pumpkin. My wife wants to make this giant pumpkin arch in front of our house, which would be cool. But when she says "we,"
she means you.
She means me, and I'm like, I don't know how to do that.
Figure out a way to involve the Tesla.
I could crank it out for you. I mean,
maybe
shouldn't be that hard.
Well, come on up and do it.
Okay. Make a PVC frame.
Because even like once we get it done, I'm like, well, where am I putting it?
Oh, you just leave it up all year long.
Yeah, I think that's what I'd have to do. I have nowhere to put it.
Well, you take it apart each year and put it back together.
Yeah, but even
I'm wondering where my neighbors are going to put a 12-foot skeleton.
I'm hoping it's looking through your window.
Where do you put a 12-foot skeleton in because there's a one-story house that they're in. Like, where do you put that?
In a 12-foot coffin. Boom, boom.
Like, did they just lay it down in the garage, or?
The one down the road, it's peeking up over their fence, like because the fence borders the road, and so it's like just towering over the fence, looking out.
That's what I would want to do. I wouldn't want it just right in the front. I would want it where be like people drive by and be like, "What the heck was that?" Like sort of. Oh, you've never seen one? Oh, they're huge.
No.
Because we can see it from our backyard, so like I just want to get one and have it like waving at the other one.
Yes. They put like other skeletons in like this like toy car type thing with these, and they made them look like I'm guessing it's mosquitoes. And they made other like giant mosquitoes around the skeleton, and then they put this big huge fly swatter in its hand. But the fly swatter was gone missing, so I don't know if it blew away or what.
Might have blown away.
So now it just looks like this giant 12-foot skeleton standing over mosquitoes.
It makes sense.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't.
That's crazy.
Oh, did you look it up, Kaden?
Yeah.
It's huge. How much is it? Did it say?
Well, it's hard because like they don't. Home Depot had them, right?
Yeah.
They had them last year, and they said
they
it's
had
go-
last
and
year.
in July there was an article that said they're going to restock them for this year, and so the cost was $299 at Home Depot, but you can't like if you bought one on eBay, it's at least $900
Oh,
in some cases. There is one Best Buy. It says $349. I don't know if this is the same thing.
Best Buy has a giant skeleton.
Online, they these sellers have everything. Okay, so 8 foot tall. That's not.
Man.
Oh.
Who wants an 8-foot tall one?
That's nothing. $349 though for now. Sheesh.
I think if I had one, I just want to go like find some field and just bury it. Like
Someone to dig up later.
So somebody digs up like there was giants used to live here.
Now, they have a bone throne that you can get now. It's an actual seat. Like it's a full-size seat.
Oh. That I
Like
could just
gold.
sit on?
The thrones that you can just sit on.
I don't even know if anybody's watching anymore. We're just like talking
Oh my
now.
God.
Probably not.
So, oh my gosh, I'll have
What
to
was
send you this
that?
one. It's this. Okay, it's this scary. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. This scary looking skeleton person in a cloak,
Yeah.
and it's holding a baby by its legs
Oh,
upside
wow.
down,
Oh.
and it's swinging and going, and the kid's screaming. Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Target has a
That was what came up when I searched for the.
Target has a
skeleton.
gold skeleton that I want.
Oh my gosh. That's
Oh.
so
It's all
terrible.
gold, baby.
Made of gold.
Oh, Vance is still here. Good. Yay.
Hey, we're just on our phones now, so.
This is part of the show where we
I mean,
look
this
at stuff on our phones.
This is
and go,
Hallow
"Have you
Geek,
seen
right?
that?"
So, and Kyber Curator's here too. So
Oh, good.
thanks for hanging out with
Yeah,
us.
we're just goofing off now. Oh, yeah, I've seen that thing at like the Halloween stores. Oh,
Oh
it's
my
so
gosh.
creepy.
That's terrible.
The Soul Sucker animatronic? I don't think so, but now I want to.
Yeah, now it's time to look.
I have to look up Soul Sucker animatronic.
Soul
It
Sucker.
sucks fog soul out of a child.
Wow.
What?
Perfect. Done deal.
That's how you get your kids to behave. You put one of those in your front yard.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Harvester of Souls. Oh, so the kid comes up to it and all of a sudden it is. Oh wow.
I'll take one
It's 6
harvester
feet
of
tall.
souls, please.
Yikes.
Yeah, 6'2". Oh, that thing's
Yeah,
good.
the big one they have this year is it looks skeletal, but it's like a giant pumpkin man where like
Ooh,
the
I want
limbs
that.
and stuff
Oh yeah, I think I saw
is
that.
like wood or vines.
That would look cool. I want that one.
I think that's sold out already.
We can get a 7.5-foot tall Krampus animatronic.
Ooh.
Yeah, I saw that last year, Krampus. Yeah.
Oh gosh, there's 2 clowns having tug of war with a child
Oh my gosh.
as the rope.
What is wrong with people?
Why would you not want that?
So we were listening to how my son wanted to listen to Halloween music today in the car.
Mm-hmm.
So I put on Disney like Halloween music,
It's a monster.
and so
it's our graveyard splash.
so Chris's favorite guy came on.
Ooh.
So Jack Skellington comes on singing, and it's a song where he sings about being the Pumpkin King.
I am the Pumpkin King.
Yeah, the Pumpkin King, and he goes, what does Jack Skellington look like? And I said, oh, I'll have to show you. And he goes, does he have a pumpkin for a head? And I said, no, he looks like a skeleton. He goes, well, that doesn't make any sense at all. If he's the Pumpkin King, he should have a pumpkin for a head. And I showed him the picture. He's like, I don't get it. He just has a zipper for a mouth and no pumpkin.
When you first meet him, he had a pumpkin on his head.
I know. It's just funny.
So he hasn't seen that movie then.
I don't think he has.
I should show him that movie.
Well, maybe since it's your favorite movie, you should show it to him. Uncle
show it to
Time.
him. I'll come down, I'll show it, and I'll leave.
Well, you could
Have fun with
but
him
you could
tonight.
He might like it.
watch it together.
Yeah.
Watch together on Disney Plus or something.
Yeah, I'd watch it with him.
Well, come on down.
Yeah, man.
Have your car drive you down here with the wings on it. They want to dress up our car now. And I'm like, that's on it.
Do it.
We're going to have a Ford Flex in Stein.
We'll just get two big arms and it's flexing.
Oh. Oh, Catherine, did you find any more cool?
I stopped looking. I figured that was kind of rude. So.
We're done.
No, we're done here.
There's a skeleton one that's at Halloween, Spirit Halloween, and it would say different things, but like the last one is like "Tonight we ride" or something like that. It was because it was like this like speech that it was giving, and we're gonna take them, and you know. So we decided we were gonna make our own and get a voice box and put it on ours and just like make up these stupid sayings. But, "Tonight we ride."
Watch iamGEEK on YouTube at iamGEEKshow.
Leave us a comment on.
I got one of those
iTunes.
spirit jars from Haunted Mansion, like a jar that supposedly it's like remember Pound Puppies? You adopt the Pound Puppies.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Cabbage Patch Kids. You
Yeah.
adopt them and bring them home. Well, this one you adopt a ghost from the Haunted Mansion and bring them home in a jar.
So you bought a jar.
It's got the hat box ghost in it, like his face lights up, but it says stuff, and so my daughter just goes and just keeps pressing it as it's saying all these Haunted Mansion phrases. She's like, "I like it. It's so much fun." That's fun. If you don't find it, I'll put it in the group. Oh, I think we found it. Sorry, I'm behind.
You are behind.
I'm behind. Anyways.
Big behind.
Bootylicious. All right. Well.
All right. Well, there you go. There you have it.
There you have it.
Yep. I probably need to make some kyber crystals, I guess.
I need to go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably need to do that. But it's party time at the street house. Come on down. All right.
All right.
Thank you guys for staying with us on the live chat.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's another person in here now.
Oh my.
Hello, new person. We see you.
We're leaving.
Well, your camera's on. Turn off your camera.
Thank you guys. We'll be here next week with a brand new show. All anime style, right? It's going to be anime style?
Yeah. Lots of screaming. We don't necessarily, our bodies don't necessarily move, just our mouths.
Yeah, so we're going to have anime style iamGEEK next week.
Big hair.
Big hair. We're actually going to have hair. That's good. Mm-hmm. Good night, Kyber Curator. We'll see you next week. Good night, Vance. Bye.
Bye.